Hi everyone, it's Robyn. Welcome back to my channel. So I have an unboxing today. It's an item that I have been sort of contemplating for a while, and I just decided to go ahead and bite the bullet because I've been using the bag that this sort of will go with a lot lately. So yeah, unboxing. And I apologize in advance for the lighting. It is really, it's not late in the day. I think it's maybe like 3:30, but it's really cold and very gray. And so the natural lighting is non-existent, and my house is, it has a lot of overhead lighting, which casts like a lot of downward shadows. So I'm trying to do up. That's why I generally try and film from, so that I'm not doing this, because you can see how shadowy that gets. So if I come up a little bit, I get better lighting. So anyway, and that hopefully that helps you guys see the item a little bit better. Otherwise it's just in shadows. So still hanging on to that cold from my last video. I can't, they linger forever. So took a trip today to Selfridges. I prefer the Chanel boutique at Selfridges. Nothing against the Chanel on Bond Street. I just find personally that I end up finding what I want at the Selfridges boutique versus the Chanel on Bond. And a lot of times, especially during holiday times, and this isn't really what I'd call like holiday and not like Christmas and things, but here in the UK it's half term. There's just a lot of people down in London and down sort of in the Oxford Bond Regent Street area. You know, it's a Wednesday afternoon and it was absolutely heaving with people. So anyway, let me just go ahead and get straight to it. Comes in the little bag with the camellia and the Chanel ribbon. I don't know if you guys especially care about, you know, the whole packaging and stuff, but everybody else does it, so I figure maybe you guys want to see it all. So it's got the Chanel ribbon. It's like a cotton, like a canvas ribbon almost. It's nice. It's, you know, nice ribbon. Oh, and she boxed it really nicely for me. So she boxed it again with the camellia. I always hate undoing these. So in the beautiful, these are really nice Chanel boxes. They're really hard. So any guesses so far what it might be? Take it out of the box. I don't know what these are. Care cards, probably. No idea. So whatever, I'll go over those later. Just, you know, little literature from Chanel. And so I figured that they might not even have what it was that I was looking for in, because it's sort of a popular item. And they did have one, but I ended up going for something completely different. I was going for what is on the website, as it's called the card holder. It's 245 pounds here in the UK, and it basically is like a little envelope style with the clip and the little CCs, the little snap, little CCs. Comes in lamb skin and caviar. I was hoping for caviar with gold. They had one and it was lambskin with silver. I was this close. And then they had basically a version of what I'm going to show you now in caviar, but with silver. Didn't really care for it with the big CCs. Anyway, let me show you what I got. I got this little bad boy. I don't know what it's called. Let me see what the receipt calls it, if it calls it anything. It just says accessories. And I've given up. I'm going to go ahead and start showing prices because inevitably, if I don't show the price, people are like, please, how much was it? How much was it? And I know that for some items, it's hard to find prices of things online. I think it's the US doesn't have the prices of Chanel online, but like the UK does. So what I will tell you is that my item today was, let me see, is there any... It was 280 pounds. And that includes the tax, which over here is called VAT. So it is this very cute little zipper, like a little zip around wallet type of a thing. It's got the authenticity card. Okay, so the other one, I'll try and find the link. Basically, it's got one little snap over. When you pull it, it's got like the little slip pocket in the front, and then in the back, it's got like one little gusseted area. And I thought, you know, this is going to be perfect. I can put a couple of cards in the front for when I go out, and then some change and some cards, or some change and some cash in the back. And then I looked at this one and I thought, you know, this one is even better. The reason I wanted to get something like this, oh, by the way, this is in lambskin, but it does have gold hardware. It has the leather pull, which I actually quite like, and a gold zipper with that beautiful Chanel zipper, and then the gold Chanel logo. I did go with lambskin. They didn't have it in caviar, and that was the only like downside of this, was it wasn't in caviar, and both of my Chanel bags are in caviar, but I don't have anything in lambskin, so I quite liked the idea of buying this in the lambskin. Plus, like I said, everything else about it was perfect. So, and they're so hard to get that I wasn't going to pass up the opportunity to have 90% of what I wanted just for the difference in leather. And the leather is not like is not a kind of a deal breaker for me. Like, I almost got my jumbo in lambskin. So anyway, so there it is. I'm going to show it to you in comparison to a Louis Vuitton clay, just for size reference. So the clay is, I don't know that it's really all that much bigger. I think it's just a little bit, it's a little bit taller, I suppose, barely, maybe like maybe a half a centimeter, 2/3 of a centimeter, but a bit deeper, especially if you take your keys out. Like, I keep my keys in. So when this is empty, obviously, there's a huge difference in the thickness. A lot of times I will throw my keys in here and then throw a couple of cards and some cash, but it's a hassle getting the cash in and out of this. And then anybody who has done this is going to be like, yep, if you get the cash stuck in your zipper, forget it. Like, you're... It takes forever to get the cash out, and then it's like snarled and looks like it's been chewed on by a wild animal, the cash has. And getting coins out of here is a drag. So what I wanted this for was, let me show you really quick. So let me do this. I'm going to put some cards in one little slot, and that right there is 4 cards, and it could easily fit another few cards with no problem at all. I've got a small handful of actually euro coins. I'm going to put those just in the center little slot, and then I literally have a 10-pound note on me, and then some cash can go in the back slot, and that will quite happily suit me down to the ground for a wallet for my jumbo. And also, I think this will also be great for my I've already scratched it, I just gouged it with my nail. This will also be great for my Birkins, because I generally use my mini pochettes by Louis Vuitton, but 2 things. First of all, they have the long chain. I'm not real precious about my bags, but that chain is kind of knocking around the inside of the bags, and I have a tendency to feel like it's gonna maybe scratch the inside of the bags a little bit more than I would like. And then also, there's just no organization. Those things are fabulous, and for if I'm going to be out and about, they're great to put all my things in, and I can sometimes put a phone in there. But if I want if I want something that's a little bit dressier and to function a little bit more like as a wallet that's got a little bit more organization, I think this is just going to be perfect. And it's so light. It weighs like almost nothing. And so I think this is just going to be ideal. So that's it for today. It's going to be a short and sweet one because there's really nothing to tell. It did come in this really nice little, what is that? It's like a microfiber little dust pouch thing with the top open. Really cute. I actually really like that. It'll be nice to store it in. When I'm not using it, it'll be nice to store that in my drawer. I have the top drawer of one of my cabinets is all SLGs and things like that. So that's pretty much it for the day. Like I said, still feeling a little bit under the weather, but I haven't done an actual unboxing for a while. I've done some reveals, and I felt like since this was all still, you know, wrapped up and pretty from Selfridges, I would just go ahead and wait and come home and do it with you guys. So that is me for the day. I probably won't get around to filming much this week, but I'm going to try and get back in the swing next week. I will probably open up my Instagram for sort of a day to ask ideas of videos that you guys would like to see. Some of the ones that I've heard over and over, I've heard bag collection a lot. I'm going to do the bag collection, I promise. I'm going to do it in spring, and here's why. A lot of my bags that are like my tote bags are sort of packed away for winter. And no offense to you guys, like I love you guys, like love you guys. Can you see the heart? But I don't love you guys enough to go into the attic to dig through boxes to find them and pull them out just for the sake of a video to put them back, because I don't have room in my my rotation to just store them until I can use them. And things like my Never Full, my in Damier Azur has vachetta, and I'm not, I'm not going to carry that right now with the risk of rain. So, sorry, I know I'm sniffly. So I will get to that. I'm going to get to it in spring. I also have an Hermes bag that I want to send to spa first. So I'm going to send that off. I should have taken it today. I don't know why I didn't. And then when that's back and looking a lot nicer, then I'll go ahead and do the bag collection. A few other ones that people have been asking for, a comparison between the Birkins, and I can absolutely do that. Maybe what I'll do is, I have a lot of specific questions about the Birkins. I might do a bit of a Birkin Q&A, although I hesitate to do them because I am not, by any stretch of the imagination, a pro or an aficionado of Hermes. I know what I know, and I'm confident about the knowledge that I have, but there's a lot to know, and I don't know all of it. But I would be happy to answer the questions that I do know and give you my sort of perspective on the different leathers and, buying pre-loved versus buying in a boutique and the pros and cons of both. I sort of kind of already have, but I feel like it's spread over a few different videos. So perhaps I'll do one big, Birkin. I don't want to call it Birkin 101 though, because there's going to be some jackhole out there who's going to take offense and be like, actually, because that's how I feel like those people talk. So I don't want to, it's not that I care about ruffling anybody's feathers. I just don't have time to deal with the drama. Like, I'm so tired of the junky comments in my comment thing. Like, I don't even respond. Like, just erase, delete, bye-bye, because this is this is the way I view those comments. Any mom here is totally going to know what I mean. When you walk into, I read these ugly comments and I'm just like, as a mom or as a caregiver of children or as like a babysitter, you walk into a room that the kids have been playing in and it's absolutely destroyed and it's covered with trash, and you sort of look around the room and you go, and then you walk around the room and you pick up the trash and you wad it up without looking and then you throw it away. That's what I do with those comments. So if I can tell the tone of those comments, the first couple of words, don't even care. I just delete the comment. I just block the person. And if they have nothing better to do in their lives than reincarnate, I hope I'm worth it. I can't imagine that I am, but okay. So anyway, my hair is struggling today. It is nasty out and it's very damp. So my hair was so cute when I left the house for Selfridges, and I came home and I looked like I had been dragged through the hedge backwards by my hair. Like, whew, looking hottie. So yeah, I'm rambling because I'm on just less cold medicine than last time, but still cold medicine. So I'm totally stoned. Whew. Where was I going with that? See, can't even hold a thought. Oh yeah, Birkin videos. So maybe I'll do like a cumulative, like Birkins, all the Birkin information that I have that I can share with you guys. I'll do one of those. Anything else? I've had a few questions. Somebody wants to see my hair routine, and there is no way in God's green earth that I'm going to get on camera with wet hair, but I think I've come up with a way that I can show you what I do to get the curls, and I think I can show you guys. It's going to be ugly though, because you guys are going to have to see me in pin curls. And that is going to be so foxy. I can't really do a makeup routine because I don't edit, you guys, and so that would be like a 30-minute video. Maybe I can figure out a way to ramble. I mean, like, hey, I've been rambling for 15 minutes, so 30 minutes shouldn't be much of a... You guys are like, Robyn, you have rambled for 42 minutes before, so please, like, don't even try and act like you have nothing to say, because I don't have anything important to say, but I can find something to say, so maybe I don't know, maybe I'll think about it. And I've been thinking about doing another skincare favorites because I have some new items that I have added that are changing my life. Like, my rosacea is just really responding well. So maybe I'll do an updated that. Other than that, if you have requests, watch out for my Instagram, post about like leave your video ideas here, and I will literally keep like a little tally sheet, and you know, if there's like a one-off video, unless it's something that I'm like, oh yeah, that's really good, don't be surprised or sad or butthurt if you're, you know, random idea. Like, I'm not going to do a cooking video because I don't have the apparatus to do that, and I don't have the kitchen that would allow me to like put a camera and things like that. My kitchen it's different. So anyway, again, more rambling, no point, big surprise. That's it. So really quick, I'll just show the little, I don't know what this is called. I didn't look at it on the website because, like I said, I was going in with a completely different item to purchase in mind that on the website is called the card holder. But I don't necessarily know that they have names, because when I said card holder, she was adamant that the thing wasn't a card holder. And she tried to come out with like the little, they look sort of like this, but then they've got card slots and then down the middle. And I said, I think this is a card holder, but it's called a card holder on the website. No, you're mistaken. So I showed her the picture and she's like, oh, yeah, I don't know what this is called. I'll try and find a link to it on the website though. And I know that it came in other colors, other leathers. It came in, there was a really pretty like bright bubblegummy pink. Not my style, but maybe some of your style. And yeah, but I was just all about the classic black, and my husband really liked it. And I was gonna buy it for myself, and then he's like, no, I'll take care of it. You know, it's like, we'll call it more Valentine's. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.